Good morning. So it is not all that early. It's close to 9 o'clock, but well, not just me, but a little bit of a rough evening last night. Anybody who, just lives in close relationship with people, you just are going to have conflict or, you're just going to have disagreements and stuff like that. And even though my heart is for helping and problem solving, sometimes you just need to back off and just let God do his thing. And just a series of circumstances last night and me butting in where I did not need to butt in, and just thinking that maybe I could do something to fix something or to make things better or whatever. And just turned out not to be the right decision. And while I would love to have avoided that and to have maybe made a different decision, it is what it is. And anyway, long story short, I just had someone who kind of helped speak into my life about, just kind of recognizing when to just kind of step back and just keep praying and just kind of let God work on things and not get myself interjected. And so anyway, just through that, just, was able to apologize to the person I offended. And, the most amazing thing about that, when you make a mistake and when you are able to apologize, is that amazing feeling of grace and mercy when you receive forgiveness, and when that person that you've offended actually can look at you and say, it's okay, I forgive you. And I'm sure every single one of us has brought offense to someone and apologized and probably received forgiveness. I mean, there might be some people that we're not quick to forgive, and that's a hard thing, but just thinking about receiving that forgiveness and being able to take a deep breath and to actually feel the release of that is amazing. And it just kind of got me to think even further about, that's what God does for us every single time we mess up, we fall, we on purpose hurt his heart. He is always ready to forgive. And just that freedom that we can have of just taking a deep breath and knowing that it's done. He literally forgives you. And God's even better than us, because he's like, I choose to not even remember it. So sometimes we keep rehashing stuff, and I wonder if God's like, I'm sorry, I choose to not know what you're talking about, and he's like, okay, we're done with that. Let's move on. What are you talking about? I hear a lot of people talk about, well, I can't forgive myself. And, and it's like, well, if the God of the universe forgave you, who are we to carry it? And toward other people as well. If God is forgiving us everything we've done, then who are we to not forgive other people? Oh, God got me with that one real good. Long time ago, 15 years ago, with someone I could not forgive. But there's something about, I think about that verse that says to who, I'm probably going to misquote it, but when it says, the person who has been forgiven much will love much. And, when you're able to experience that forgiveness from a person, which is amazing, but for sure from God, which is always there, just that freedom and that release when you choose to let it go, is such an amazing experience that it's like, I want to be a part of that every day. I want to be on the giving end of forgiveness. I want to be on the receiving end of forgiveness. It is such an amazing way to live. And I couldn't not share. I just thought, man, we need to get this out there. Because I would imagine a root of bitterness is just a huge thing that's holding a lot of people back. And I'm sure this is not the first time you've heard it, but there was an analogy of unforgiveness is you taking poison, expecting it to hurt somebody else. Because most of the time the person that we're holding a grudge against has moved on. And I know that hurts and it doesn't seem fair. But just me today thinking about how grateful I am to have received forgiveness and to be able to see how a relationship can, I mean, the relationship wasn't broken by any stretch, but just the coming together again and the apologizing and the forgiving and just knowing that, hey, we're going to be okay. I don't know. My heart is overflowing. I'm super grateful. The dogs are chasing something. And it's just me sitting out here on the porch and just taking a few minutes this morning to just kind of regroup and spend some time with God, hit some amazing verses, and then was able to have like a quick but good conversation this morning. So anyway, I know with beyond a shadow of a doubt that somebody is going to listen to this and is going to be struggling with forgiveness on one side or the other. And I just wanted to share just the truth of God's word and know that, hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth to ask forgiveness. It's worth it to offer forgiveness. Just can really be a game changer. So anyway, I hope God uses that, and I know he will. I know he will, because his word does not return void. So let's make it a great day. Thank you.